Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening Show today. In this part of the Cricket Happening Show, I'm first going to look at yesterday's match. That was the ninth match which was played in Group A, where I couldn't give you the full proceedings of the match, where Lions and Rajasthan Royals clashed, and Rajasthan Royals winning the match by 30 runs. So I will briefly touch on that match, and then we will look at a current match which is going on. I'll be trying to give you a live cricket update, probably going towards the closing stages if time permits me. On this YouTube broadcast, you will see some cricket commentary from me. So Chennai Super Kings are taking on the Sunrisers Hyderabad. There's only one match today in the Champions League 2013, and Chennai Super Kings are doing well right now, led by Raina, who is playing an attacking innings of 71 of 45 deliveries, 8 fours and 1 6. And the score currently for Chennai Super Kings, 115 for 2. We are in the 15th over now. It was Sunrisers Hyderabad actually won the toss, and it decided to insert Chennai Super Kings in, which was a good decision considering the fact there was a dew factor on the pitch. And I thought the Sunrisers Hyderabad captain Shikhar Dhawan took the right decision in inserting Chennai Super Kings to bat. But Chennai Super Kings, even though they lost 2 wickets pretty early, they are doing a fine job. In fact, while I'm talking to you right now, we see one more wicket which has gone. It's Badrinath, who was just trying to lend the support to Suresh Raina, has just been dismissed. In fact, Dumini is the one who has actually taken his wicket, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the captain, comes to the crease at the fall of Badrinath's wicket. In fact, Badrinath, it was JP Dumini coming round the wicket and bowling to Badrinath. In fact, Badrinath got that ball which was pitching on the leg stump, and Badrinath actually wanted to come down the wicket and heave Dumini for a six. In fact, he ended up putting up a catch up in the air, and Dale Steen has taken a running catch. So Badrinath departs, Scott Steen bowled Dumini for 13, and the Chennai Super Kings now have lost their third wicket with the score in the 15th over, reading at 115 for 3, with, as I said, Badrinath just dismissed for 13. Suresh Raina is there, and I think now this is the pair which Sunrisers Hyderabad would be absolutely dreading, because Suresh Raina is being joined by the local boy Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the captain of the Chennai Super Kings team. I'll come back to that later now, and I'll be keeping you updated. If at all any good shots are played, I will come back on this cricket broadcast. The other thing that we would be looking at is India A versus West Indies A, the second day's play, where the feature was the right-arm off spinner Parvez Rasool actually picking up a 5-wicket bag. In fact, West Indies A making 429 all out, and in reply the India A finished at stumps on day 2 at 124 for 3. We'll come back to that later. So first let me talk about the game which happened yesterday. As I said, I left you with Lions making 183, and it was Rajasthan Royals who put up the score of 183 on the board. And the Lions innings, talking about the Lions innings, it was a real struggle for the Lions, even though they got a total of 153 for 9 of their 20 overs, but there was nobody who could really go on. In fact, barring Alvido Peterson, who contributed 40 of 28 balls with 4 fours, he's the captain of the team too of the Lions. Other than that, there's nothing to really talk about. Van Dusen was out for 14 of 16 balls with 1 4 and 1 6. Quinton de Kock unfortunately could make only 18 of 10 balls with 2 fours and 1 6. Bahuma was out for a duck, 24 coming from Villoven, and then at the lower order, getting Solekele, the wicketkeeper, getting 21 of 14 balls with 2 fours, and Pretorius making 19 of 14 balls. But the hero was Pravin Tambe. Now Pravin Tambe is a very old leg spinner, and even though age is not on his side, he's a pretty old person. And Pravin Tambe, the right arm leg spinner, weaved a real web around the Lions batsman, and saw to it that they won the match with Pravin Tambe returning figures of 3 overs no made and 15 runs and 4 wickets. Rahul Dravid has actually kept him as a surprise packet, and it was very good captaincy on the part of Rahul Dravid to actually include Pravin Tambe, the right arm leg spinner, into the squad. He really did his job as the batsmen were trying to get the runs possible. That is the time Pravin Tambe struck by picking up wickets in a pretty consistent fashion. In fact, he was the one who actually drilled a hole through the middle order, and that's what really enabled the Rajasthan Royals to win the match by a margin of 30 runs. So Rajasthan Royals winning that match. Bowling figures, well, I would only talk about Praveen Tambe. 3 overs, 4 for 15. But yes, Malik Bolt had 2 for 26, 2 for 22 for Faulkner, 1 wicket for 27 to Shane Watson. And the man of the match went to Praveen Tambe of Rajasthan Royals. So splendid bowling by Rajasthan Royals. In the meanwhile, just have a look at what's happening here. Yes, as I said, once Dhoni has come, it's real business, because Dumini has been launched for a 6, absolutely straight down the ground by Mahendra Singh Dhoni. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni, when he hits, the ball stays hit, and that's what is happening. As I said, Dhoni is the local boy here, and Suresh Raina is absolutely on fire right now. Not out on 73 or 47 deliveries with 8 fours. And as I am talking here, the score is reading 126 for 3. Dhoni not out 8 of 3 balls with 1 6, and Suresh Raina not out 73. So because of Raina putting up a very good score here, Dhoni would have the luxury of going for the real biggies here. Well, I'll come back to that later. In the meanwhile, let's look at the India A West Indies A match, how it panned out. India A West Indies A match that yesterday was day 2. In fact, West Indies A were all out for 429. Yesterday, Fudad carried his bat through the innings by making an unbeaten 86 with 10 fours and 1 6. 49 coming in from Nikita Miller of 86 balls with 5 fours. 429 all out, the West Indies A. The feature being Parvez Rasool, toiling hard, 45 overs, 13 maidens, 116 runs, and bagging 5 wickets. And this was I think it was his 4th 5-wicket haul in cricket, and international cricket, I would say. India A, well, they finished the day at 124 for 3, with 46 coming in from Rahul with 7 fours. Currently, Juneja is looking good on 47 with 7 fours. Well, this is just on a brief way I wanted to cover that, so that's all over. So we will definitely, I'll be giving you some cricket commentary probably, because there are 5 overs left. I don't know whether I'll be going the whole hog till the 5 overs, but I'll try my best to give you some cricket commentary. In the meanwhile, we are looking at Ishan Sharma has been brought into the attack. The 16th over is about to commence, and Ishan Sharma will be bowling, and the person to take strike is going to be Suresh Raina. Now, as I said, it's going to be a real test for all the bowlers. The reason being, okay, before that, let me just tell you what happened in this Chennai Super Kings innings against Sunrisers Hyderabad. As I said, Sunrisers Hyderabad winning the toss, very good toss to win, with the due factor at the JSCA International Stadium complex in Ranchi. And the bowlers there was immediate reward for Dale Steyn, as Dale Steyn got a ball to swing outside the off stump to Murli Vijay, and Murli Vijay got sucked into it, and Dhawan took the catch, and he was gone walking for a duck, and Murli Vijay is continuing his poor form, unfortunately. Michael Hussey was joined in by Suresh Raina. Michael Hussey, well, he took his time, but Suresh Raina decided that he is not going to really stay put at the crease. He is going to just get the runs, go for the bowling, and that's what he precisely did. And the precise reason that Chennai Super Kings currently are placed at 127 for 3 in the 16th over, largely thanks to Suresh Raina, who has garnered the lion's share of the score of 127. He's not out on 73 of 47 deliveries, 8 fours and 1 6. Michael Hussey, well, he tried to actually tried to glide the ball through the slip cordon, but in fact succumbed to a catch which was taken by Parthiv Patel behind the stumps. Dumini was the one who actually broke the not the partnership, it was a very brief little partnership which added 45 runs, and Hussey was walking for 23 of 21 balls with 2 fours and 1 6. And Suresh Raina, what to say, I mean, he has been playing some marvelous strokes. There has been a lot of power in his strokes. It has been some strokes have been absolutely timed to perfection, and Suresh Raina is really doing well right now. He's not out on 73, and Badrinath, as I said, as I just talked about, where he was dismissed for 13. Mahendra Singh Dhoni right now in the crease. He's not out on 9. He has already made a 6. In fact, he opened his account with a 6 of the bowling of JP Dumini. Currently, we are in the 16th over, and the bowling figures: 1 for 10 for Dale Steyn. Ishan Sharma is currently the bowler. 3.1 overs, no maiden, none for 31. And well, there is something happening. I'm just trying to see what exactly has happened, and let me see what exactly has happened. There should be some fireworks when Dhoni and Suresh Raina are around, and I'm sure there's some the ball has gone sailing somewhere, because the score has moved to 133 for 3 here in the 16th over. Ishant Sharma has been hit for a boundary by Suresh Raina, and Suresh Raina's score has gone on to 79 now of 49 deliveries, 9 fours and 1 6. In the meanwhile, just surveying the field here, they're packing the for Suresh Raina. I think they're packing the onside field. Suresh Raina, I think Shikhar Dhawan is doing a good thing here. He is actually packing the onside field for Suresh Raina, who is absolutely going great guns right now. He's not out on 81, and Ishant Sharma is the bowler. So Ishant Sharma is getting ready to bowl to Suresh Raina. So just waiting for Ishant Sharma to go back on the top of his bowling run-up and hurl in the delivery to Suresh Raina. So we are in the 16th over right now, well, so far I would say Ishant Sharma has still done a good job, even though some runs have come by. Ishant Sharma is still bowling well, but well, we are just waiting for Ishant Sharma to hurl in his final delivery. And well, Ishant Sharma is getting ready to bowl the final delivery of the 16th over, and as I said, Suresh Raina will be taking strike. So as I said, Suresh Raina is contributing in a big way right now. He also hit one. There's only 1 6 that he hit, and that was the 6 that he actually hit of the bowling of the Darren Sammy when he smote him for a 6 down the ground. So Chennai Super Kings 135 for 3 currently, as we are waiting. As I said, as long as his YouTube broadcast goes, this cricket commentary would be going on. So let's see what happens, as the final delivery is yet to be bowled by Ishant Sharma. So Ishant Sharma will be bowling the final delivery of the 16th over to Suresh Raina. But there seems to be some sort of field adjustments here going on. Shikhar Dhawan just making the field adjustment, and we are still waiting for Ishant Sharma to run in and bowl the final delivery. So in the meanwhile, as we are still waiting for Suresh Raina, yes, the over has finally ended. The 16th over has finally ended with the last ball from Ishant Sharma. In fact, it was a bad ball from Ishant Sharma. In fact, he was actually bowling a full toss, but unfortunately Suresh Raina has not been able to latch on to it, and he has only managed to get a single down to the sweeper cover position. So 16 overs have gone by here at Ranchi by Chennai Super Kings, 136 for 3, and 4 more overs to go, and I'm sure there should be some big hitting coming up, especially considering the fact that Suresh Raina is almost on the verge, in the sense he's just inching towards a century here, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni at the other end. We all know what damage he can do to the bowlers. This 136 with 4 overs still remaining could really change. You might see the 136 might become 176. Such is the capability of the Chennai Super Kings captain Dhoni and Suresh Raina. In the meanwhile, Steen comes in and bowls to Raina, and well, he has bowled a wide delivery to Raina. So that means so there's going to be an extra delivery, and also there is going to be the extra run for Chennai Super Kings. So Chennai Super Kings score now has moved to 137 for 3. In the meanwhile, we are just waiting for Dale Steen to come in and bowl the next delivery. As Dale Steen is readying himself, this is the 17th over right now in progress at Ranchi, and Dale Steen will be the bowler, and he's the one who actually gave the breakthrough, as you know, early. In fact, he took a good advantage. He took full advantage of the dew factor, but largely due to Murli Vijay also flashing outside the off stump. In comes Steen, bowls to Raina. Raina gets a delivery which is just angling away from Suresh Raina, and in fact Raina actually wanted to play at it, tried his bit there, but actually missed the ball, and the ball was taken behind the stumps by Parthiv Patel, the wicket keeper. In the meanwhile, we are still waiting. As I said, the extra delivery has to be bowled. In fact, the meanwhile, we see that Dhoni as just coming over to just talk to Raina mid-pitch, and as Steen goes back to the top of his bowling run-up, Raina settles down facing Steen. Steen coming in, passing umpire, bowls to Raina, and Raina this time has driven the ball and he has actually gone for a single. So probably the discussion between Dhoni and Raina, probably one senses that Dhoni might have told Raina that, well, don't go for any big ones, just take the single, let's rotate the strike, give the strike to me, and I will deal with Steen. Because as you know, Dhoni is the one who has in the past also one has seen that for him reputations don't matter. He just goes hammer and tongs at the bowler, and well, so that is what precisely maybe the plan is. I'm sure Dhoni should be attempting a real big one against Dale Steyn, because he's the man. In the meanwhile, I see that Steyn has bowled the third delivery. In fact, Dhoni flicks it down through deep backward square leg, and Suresh Raina comes across to the other end as they take a single. So the score right now 139 for 3, and we are in the 17th over. So I don't know whether I'll be able to go through the whole broadcast, but I'm really enjoying this cricket commentary which I'm able to give you, dear fans, friends, subscribers. Hope you all like it. But I don't think I'll be able to go through the whole hog. Whether the YouTube broadcast would really allow me, I'm not sure about it. But well, let's keep it going. As Dale Steyn is readying himself to bowl the fourth delivery now, and Suresh Raina would be the batsman who will be on strike. So the score reads 139 for 3. We are in the 17th over, and Dale Steyn is the bowler, and Suresh Raina would be taking strike. In the meanwhile, the field, well, it is the fine leg and square leg are just up in the circle right now, as Steyn comes in, bowls to Raina, and Raina gets a single. Now, one thing that Steyn is doing a wonderful job for his team, Sunrisers Hyderabad. He's absolutely on the money. He's not giving anything on the scoring side for both the batsmen. Just 2 more balls to go. Even though the first ball was a wide, I think Steyn is doing a wonderful job here as he comes in and bowls the fourth delivery. As I said, this is the one which he bowled to Suresh Raina. It was a slower one, and all that Raina could do was get an inside edge onto it, a thick inside edge, which doesn't just results in a single down the leg side. So Chennai Super Kings 140 for 3 as Steyn comes in, bowls the fifth delivery of the 17th over to Dhoni. In fact, it results in no run as Dhoni pushes it back, and Steyn on his own follow-through stops the ball. So the score 140 for 3. As dear fans, friends, subscribers, I think the last ball of the 17th over will end the Cricket Happening show. So we are waiting for the final delivery to be bowled as Steyn comes in, bowls to Dhoni. This time Dhoni will get a run. He has pushed the ball to cover and scrambled across for a single. So right now, dear fans, friends, subscribers, I'm ending the Cricket Happening show for today with the score, with this cricket update coming in from Ranchi in the Champions League 2013 match where Sunrisers Hyderabad are taking on Chennai Super Kings. Chennai Super Kings losing the toss 141 for 3 in the 17th over. Suresh Raina 84 not out of 55 balls with 9 fours and 1 6. Dhoni not out 11 of 7 deliveries with 1 6. And we are looking at 3 more overs still to come. And I'm sure there should be some big hitting now, especially considering the fact that Dale Steyn has bowled an excellent over. Just 5 runs coming of the over. What a superb bowling spell from Dale Steyn. He's bowling magnificently. 3 overs no maiden, none for 15. Dear fans, friends and subscribers, on this very note, your host Ram is leaving the Cricket Happening show for today, but promising you, as usual, your host Ram will be there with the same Cricket Happening show tomorrow. And I hope we have a great game of cricket here. And one only hopes, I mean, one can probably think that Chennai Super Kings will get to a total of probably around 170. That's it from me, your host Ram, for the Cricket Happening show for today. See you all tomorrow. Until then, it's goodbye.